advantage in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Win it. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Let's just go ahead and go back through that play with his eyes, because he's got to read his keys. Run or pass right off the top. You're probably going to read an offensive lineman to see if he sets up in pass protection or if he fires out for a running play. The next thing is you're going to check and see what the back's going to do. And if he ends up with the football, okay, now you got to check and see. Does an offensive lineman come downfield and try and block you? Are you going to try to elude him? Are you going to take him on and hold your spot? What are you going to do? In this case, didn't have to do any of that. Saw all of his keys, saw the play in front of him, and ran clean to the ball carrier and finished off the play.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Stafford on first down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for Detroit. 46 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now a play fake here on first down. Finds Roberts left side. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. Throwing again at Stafford. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Anthony Barr coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Here's carry number 1 for Kenneth Dixon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Riddick with a carry. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. And he'll bang that one through. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw coming for Dalton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. In motion is Grant. Dalton, 1st and 10. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And now out comes Minnesota. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll bend it.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. In motion is Grant. First and 10 for Dalton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Todd Davis coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jalen Reeves-Maybin in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Yeah, the defense definitely showing blitz here. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? He's going to let this one go deep. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the 1st down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position. Here's Jones. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that? I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so. Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless. And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11.
Halfback sent in motion. To throw on second down. Stafford throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Call it a gain of 3, and they're going to face a third down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taking it about the 16. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Meanwhile, over in Lambeau, an update. Early lead in that one for the Packers. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell. That'll bring up second down. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Third down now following the completed pass. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out. Defense showing blitz. Here's Dalton. It's complete to Grant. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Another chance for Dalton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And it'll be Dalton again. Going deep for Diggs. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to just take the ball away from the other team.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Here's Stafford now on second down. Connects it to Roberts, right side. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. A very solid gain of 27. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. To throw on second down is Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. From the gun, here's Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Detroit getting set to go now. On first down, it's Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Every now and then, those guys can get lost in coverage. Quarterback didn't see him, perhaps. But, boy, what a pick. And how about the run back?
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And Detroit getting set to go now. They go play action here on first down. And for the third time here, now the ball comes loose.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. After the interception, here's Stafford. Letting one go deep for Roberts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Grant. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Cook. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. In motion is Grant. They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. And he's able to find Diggs. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Second down, Dalton. Wright's got it. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. First down, here's the run with Cook. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Seven yards to go on second down. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Looking to throw on second down. Dalton. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. It's the fullback taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings have taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Here's Franks now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Back to the air. Stafford on second down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. First down, Dalton. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Here's Franks now to kick this one away. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Out of the gun, Stafford. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 28. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? Around the NFL, they're into the second quarter in the Meadowlands. And that one's pretty well wrapped up as the Giants have grown their lead even further. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Dalton now to pass. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And the wideout in motion. To throw on second down. Dalton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jared Davis coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. The Vikings on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. Here's Dalton. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Jones on the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. On second down, here's Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Lions on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. And he motions the wide receiver. Throwing on third down. Stafford. And finding Pollard. A gain of 13 and also a first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On first down, Stafford here. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Anthony Barr in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. So the D-line's going to spread out. Looking to throw on second down. Stafford under pressure again, and down he goes again. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Here's Stafford. And he's going to go down again.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Taken in at the 22. A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. A 3rd quarter score now from MetLife Stadium. And the Giants are starting to pull away in that one. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Cook stripped. The ball's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
First and 10 for Dalton. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Dalton, first and 10. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Jared Davis in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Dalton throwing on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it And that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
The Vikings on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever. In motion is Grant. Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Here's Franks now to kick this one away. And Detroit getting set to go now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. To throw on 2nd down. Stafford. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Time running out here on the play clock. Now Stafford. And my goodness, another interception. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2.
Go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dalton firing quickly here, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Completed pass on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down as the defense looks for the stop. And Dalton to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They run the counter with Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Cook. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. So Dalton now. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's the fullback. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Here's Franks now to kick this one away. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finds Roberts left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way?
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Daniil Hunter in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. He hits Riddick underneath. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later, I would think.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield.
Easy.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. The Lions on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the gun, here's Stafford. And now here is another interception. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? Caught on the right side by Treadwell. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, Boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. To throw on second down, Dalton. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And he finds Cook. And he'll be knocked down sideways. They convert on third with a gain of 22.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
A toss to Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They run it again with Cook. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. The Vikings on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And that is incomplete. So now it's Andrew Franks on for the field goal. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one is right down the middle. It's in the 4th quarter down in Miami. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. A win would be their first of the young season. And Detroit getting set to go now. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Just get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Throw left side complete. It's Roberts. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And on 2nd and 10 now. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
To throw on 3rd down, Stafford. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter able to disrupt yet another pass play, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. One last throw here for Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And, partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before